call the reorganization meeting and meeting of the Township Commissioners for Elizabeth Township for Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024 to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the Honorable Beth Mills for the swearing in of the new commissioners. Yeah, Jim Benedict is on the telephone. He had a medical emergency with his family, so he's on his way, but was unable to be here right now.
Mr. Benedict, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. You can ask him to speak up, excuse me, as loud as you can, so everyone else can hear you. You just need to repeat after me. I, James Benedict,
I, James Benedict,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend
obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and I will discharge my duties
and I will discharge my duties
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
All right, thank you. I'm going to hand your oath to
Commissioner Masisco. Commissioner Walker.
Here.
Commissioner Hanson. Commissioner Walls.
Here.
Commissioner Benedict. Commissioner Toma. Here. Commissioner Evans.
Here.
We did not hold an executive session prior to this meeting. Reorganization nominations or motions. At this time, I would ask for a motion and a second for the appointment for board president.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Josh Walls as the president of the Board of Commissioners.
Is there a second?
I'd like to second that, please.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Mr. Butler, roll call.
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walker.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict.
I didn't do both first.
Okay, Commissioner Walls.
Yes.
Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to take a moment to thank the 2023 Board of Commissioners and Administration. Our township made important strides in each respective department, and I'm proud to have been a part of it, and look forward to continue working with our new board on behalf of the residents of Elizabeth Township. Additionally, I would like to thank this board for their support and service. At this time, I would ask for a motion and a second for appointment of the Vice President of the Board of Commissioners.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Jim Benedict as the Vice President of the Board of Commissioners.
A second?
I'd like to second that, please.
Any comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that's it. Roll call. Okay. Great.
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walker.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict.
Yes.
Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
Congratulations, Jim.
He said thank you.
Okay, we'll go to appointments of township professional services. Can I get a motion to appoint the firm Rakunis Law Group LLC as township solicitor?
I'll make that motion. I'll second
Any comment or discussion?
These are all roll call, correct? Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walker.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict.
Yes.
Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Can I get a motion to appoint the firm KLH Engineers as township engineer?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walker.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict.
Yes.
Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Motion to appoint the firm Weisel, Exitus, and Forster LLP as solicitor to the zoning hearing board. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Roll call?
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walker.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict.
Yes.
Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Can I get a motion to appoint the firm Rakunis Law Group as the solicitor to the planning commission? Can I get a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walker.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict.
Yes.
Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. On this motion, we're going to change the language.
Yeah, the language on this is gonna be a little bit different, for the board. We do have notice of the motion, so we don't have to worry about amending the agenda. We're just gonna tweak the language a little bit to be a little bit more accurate on what exactly MDIA does for the township. So we have that.
Okay. Can I get a motion to appoint the firm Middle Department Inspection Agency, Inc. as the township's electrical inspectors and commercial building plan reviewers? Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
A second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Can I get a motion to appoint the firm Keystone Collections Group as the tax collector for earned income tax and local services tax? Can I get a motion?
So moved.
A second. Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to appoint Mayola, Brungo, and Mayola as the tax collector for delinquent real estate taxes. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to appoint the firm Legal Tax Service as the collector for current and delinquent sewage fees. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to appoint the Mon Valley Independent as the official township newspaper. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to appoint Northwest Bank as the township repository. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Okay, we move on to appointments to various boards and township positions. Motion to appoint Greg Butler as the township secretary. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to appoint Mary Wallace as the township treasurer. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
second,
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to appoint David Maciosi to the Elizabeth Township Planning Commission for the terms of beginning January 1st, 2024 and ending December 31st, 2027. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. We are pulling motion D off the agenda.
Commissioner Evans already sits on that board, so it's not necessary to
You have question on that. There are two members from Elizabeth Township that sit on that board. Does the other person need to be reappointed, or is that term still valid?
I don't know that.
Well, we need to find that out.
Who was that person?
My brother, Knox,
Okay.
Knox Law.
Yeah, there's two that sit on that board, Jake Blake's.
Oh, that's right. There's
I'll find that out.
Can you do that, Chris?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Okay. E, motion to appoint Dan Poyer to the Elizabeth Township Vacancy Board for a 2-year term from January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2025. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? I think, and I wouldn't even mind just commenting on that for a minute. So, Matt, we've discussed this. This is in the case of a tie, correct?
Correct. For some reason, if there's a vacancy on the board and the board is split 3-3, that vacancy board chairman would then kick in and they would break that tie at that point. So that would be the only time that they would be active, I guess you could say.
Thank you. Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walk?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to appoint Commissioner Kyle Walk, President pro tempore of the Board of Commissioners for a 2-year term from January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2025. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah. What's the duties?
So if the board president and vice president, neither one of them can serve to run the meeting, then you're the next in line. Lucky you.
Congratulations. Can I get a correct roll call?
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walk?
Sure.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to appoint Damian Michaels as Emergency Management Coordinator. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walk?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to appoint Bill Greenewald and Chief of Police Ken Honick as Emergency Management Deputy Coordinators. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walk?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Appointments to the South Hills Area Council of Governments. Motion to appoint Commissioner Kyle Walk to the Shaycog Board of Directors Administrative Committee representing Elizabeth Township. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? For those of you that don't know, Shaycog is South Hills Area Council of Governments, which Elizabeth Township participates in. It's our cog. Roll call, Greg?
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walk?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to appoint Commissioner Josh Walls as an alternate to the Shaycog Board of Directors Administrative Committee representing Elizabeth Township. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco? Yes. Commissioner Walk?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to establish the 2024 monthly voting meeting time of the Elizabeth Township Board of Commissioners at 7 p.m. on the first Monday of each month at 522 Rock Run Road, Elizabeth, PA 15037. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Greg? Oh, that's me, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. Motion to establish the 2024 monthly workshop meeting time of the Elizabeth Township Board of Commissioners at 7 p.m. on the third Monday of each month at 522 Rock Run Road, Elizabeth, PA 15037.
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Should those both be used for the township?
Yeah, that should be done.
Yeah. So,
You talk about the address?
Yes.
I mean, it's technically Elizabeth, PA.
It is.
Yes.
it's here, it's right here.
Okay. I thought
Yeah,
they
they-
were in Elizabeth Township.
I know our mailing address is still Elizabeth. Okay, let's.
Thank you. Okay, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. Motion to establish holidays for non-unionized employees as the same holidays listed in the current non-union collective bargaining agreement. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Okay. Next is department reports. First is code enforcement. Chris?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. For the month of December, we performed 19 inspections, issued 12 permits, received 95 phone calls and 97 emails. One house was demolished, and we've spoken about it ad nauseum at this point with the former board, but our contracts are kicking off this week for demolition, which means that all the vacant houses in town will be demolished soon. That's awesome.
Very good.
Good job.
Any questions for Chris?
When you say it all?
22.
Perfect, thank you.
Just for public knowledge, Greg, do you have a total that we've done in the last 4?
I actually do, in the last 4 years, we've done 69.
Is that including those 22?
It does include those.
Pretty good. Okay, thank you, Chris. Next, engineering. Kevin?
Thank you. Work continues on the Point Vista Utilization Basin. Our next progress meeting is going to be right here next Tuesday. We're into the part where it's erected, but it needs to be post-tension tested. And then there's going to be a lot of routings involved, so it's not going to be a lot of tangible things are being done, but that work is going to continue on through March of the early April. And at that point, it's just site restoration, paving, fencing, and everything will be complete. This is site. Boston's already complete, as well. For Chapel Drive, the aerial survey, we expect to have the finished product, back in our possession from Lucera Aerial, on January 19th, and for those that begins. And at that point, then we'll start to discuss, different alternatives that we'll like to see. Right before Christmas, at the, December 19th Commonwealth Finance Authority meeting, the township was awarded through the PA Small Water and Sewer Grant, $200,000, pure grant, through the PA Small Water and Sewer Program for the Lovedale Pump Station. And we've been flow monitoring at the Lovedale Pump Station for nearly a year now. That's gonna go into determining how we can upgrade that facility to minimize overflows that we currently have. This is all tied into a consent decree. Whereas at the conclusion of the Boston Way project, we have 2 years to eliminate all SSOs in the township. We're already working towards that through other stations and to be those incentives. I'll be happy to take any other questions you may have on the report.
Any questions for Kevin?
Can you give us an update on the Lock
spoke with, Evoqua today, just as an update, and we're still looking at about, 4 months out.
The MS4 pond is currently being reclamated.
Yes.
Where are we on that?
They're
I've heard
still-
how much progress has been made lately.
Yeah, they're progressing, but December was a slow month for them, but, they are progressing.
I also understand that there's really no overseeing on that. Do you have a finish date? Have they given you a finish date on that?
Well, we're sort of stuck in a weird spot right now where they need to do plantings and seedings, so that's gonna naturally kick in a little marching.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you, Kevin. Next is police. Chief Ken Harnick is not here at the moment. I do believe he's on his way, so we can come back to that report. Public Works, Tom?
Thank you, President Walls. Different to say, congratulations.
Thank you.
The light up night festivities and the parade were a big success. The Public Works Department helps with that every year. The cleaning and setup of the decorations in the garage helped set the mood, and I would consider that night a big success. Went off without a hitch. The department made their final leave for brush pickups for the year in December, and I'm recommending changes next year to help improve that process. Got a lot of ideas to help make the residents more aware and to efficiently get the job done in the future. We've done many repairs to storm drains and inlets throughout the township to help improve the infrastructure. We extended the drain pipe up Jacktown Road. This is the slide repair we're completing. An additional 300 feet and installed 3 new drain boxes to replace the old hand-laid brick ones. The new pipe will eliminate 2 cross pipes that drained onto the hillside and help cause that landslide to occur. And we have backfilled to stabilize the inside shoulder of the road and move the road over an additional 7 feet so we can take the cart path to the edge and set it to the inside of the hillside. We removed the guider on Jacktown Road to prepare for the heavy excavation of the slides. We will have traffic control and spotters on Mill Hill Road to prevent any loose debris falling onto that road or to the traffic below. That's a state road and it's considerable paperwork hassle to close it. So we're going to provide additional safety. If any debris falls, we'll have manpower there to clean it, but keep traffic in motion. There will be delays up to 15 minutes if we do flag it. We're allowed to hold traffic that long. So there will be some delays out, those closures or delays will be announced on the website to let people know. We're replacing, continue our effort to replace worn out and uncompliant street signs. We've got a lot of non-reflective signs in the township. We're chewing our way as our budget and time allows to replace and update those. And we began tree trimming on our snow routes and removing dead trees in the community center. We had 2 maple trees with widow makers hanging up, so we wanted to remove those trees before anybody got hurt. The new garage doors on the Public Works garage was completed in December. They've been installed, the operators were replaced, the tracks were replaced, and all the weather stripping, and it's already made a noticeable difference in the garage, and it's not windy in there anymore. It's quieter, you can see outside, and the doors have been a major improvement, so. That's it, thank you.
Any questions for Tom?
Tom?
Yes.
What's your estimate for Jacktown extension to be completed?
Spring, well, we have to let out the guide rail paving contract. I won't open the road without guide rail due to this shoulder, but sometime, late spring? Yeah, late spring. Okay.
I don't want this to be a curveball, but we really have to have a discussion about that section between the new bridge and the area that is those homes that are gonna be going out towards Mill Hill as to whether or not to close that permanently or put $1 bazillion into it.
Okay,
We haven't had that discussion, and I think this new board needs to be part of that discussion.
sounds fair.
Okay. So,
Tom, kind of to piggyback off what Kyle just said, do you have a thought or a recommendation on that part of the road?
Not tonight.
Not tonight. Very good.
Sorry.
No problem. Thank Sanitary, Veolia? Down here, okay. No report from sanitary. Solicitor?
Thank you, President Paul. I do have one action item this evening. It's been brought to my attention that the agenda did not include a motion to exonerate the tax collector. What that does is the tax collector is responsible for current year taxes. At the end of the year, those taxes that aren't collected are turned over to the delinquent tax collector to pursue collection. That requires this board to do a formal motion which exonerates the tax collector from responsibility of collecting those taxes and turns it over to the delinquent tax collector. So it's a very, it's a regular practice, but it wasn't included on the agenda. It is a de minimis meaning there's no expenditure to it. There has been a limitation put on by the state appellate courts on how you can amend agendas anymore. So there are not very many items that you are allowed to amend an agenda anymore to include, but this would be one of them because it is a non-expenditure item. So I'm gonna ask for a motion and second on a motion to ratify the exoneration of the tax collector for delinquent real estate taxes retroactive to December 31st, 2023.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Sorry.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that carries. So at this time, I would ask for a motion to ratify the exoneration of the tax collector for delinquent real estate taxes retroactive to December 31st, 2023. Motion and second.
Make that motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
All right, thank you, Senator Porter. I don't have anything else to report, but I would ask for a short executive session with all of the board members, including the new ones, to give updates on legal personnel and pending real estate matters, so that everyone's caught up to speed. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Any questions for Matt? Thank you. Okay, next is Township Manager. Greg?
Thank you, President Walls, and congratulations.
Thank you.
We did complete our liquid fuels audit with no issues. It's just so the public knows, the liquid fuels funding is from the PennDOT, and it comes from gas taxes, and it's based on how many roads we have, so we get approximately $400,000 to $500,000 a year, and then that's audited every year, so we passed without any issues at all. The 2022 yearly municipal audit is still in progress. Definitely coming to an end. I know I've been reporting about that for quite a while. The new accountants that we just hired are cleaning up the income statements. Once those are complete, we will have our final audit, and you guys can adopt it and approve it. And I can send it off to all the agencies that are patiently waiting for it. Also, accounting related, I'll speak more to this at our workshop meeting in January. But we are changing, because of the income statements that I mentioned earlier are really the reason that the audits are getting hung up every year. So our new accountants, we're working with myself, Jake, and Joyce in the office, and those two keep the books on those accounts. We're changing all the chart of accounts in the general fund and then eventually the sanitation. This will clean up the income statements. They'll be able to finalize those statements every month. They'll be able to send them to the auditors monthly so that they'll make progress on our audit as we go through the year instead of catching up at the end of the year like we did with our old accounting. So this is a wonderful thing. So it's going to categorize capital as fixed assets, and then it's going to add, it'll clean up the income statement. So it's going to look a little different to all of you as far as budget versus actuals. So like I said, I'll speak to it a little more, be patient. I'll show you an example at our workshop meeting of what it might look like, and then we'll just have to think differently about it, but all the information is still there. It's just better for the auditing process. We started accepting online payments for police reports. We did a trial run, and it's working out really well, so we don't even distribute the reports now until we get paid. The old practice was if someone requested one, the police did the report, and then they would mostly sit there and never be paid for it, and never be collected. And I think we had about 60 of them at the end of the year. So we decided to do that, and we consider that an internal policy. And Chief was really good with it. It's been working out really well. The online payments are through the Wix payment system, who hosts our website. There is a 2-point-something% charge that gets passed on to the customer, the cost of the township. So it's working out really well. We hope to do that. We with Chris's cooperation and, approval with building permits eventually. We'll take it nice and slow as we go. But we kind of like the idea of the customer being able to do that. We finalized our 2024 general liability and cybersecurity insurance policies. Thank you all for that decision. There is a motion to ratify that on the agenda tonight. The low bidder was $115,000. The next highest bidder was $204,000, $205,000, and then the third bidder dropped out of the bidding process. On November 20th, we received a letter from Mr. Connick at Elizabeth Forward School District stating that the school district board of directors approved the agreement for the school resource officers, both of them from August 16th of 23 through August 17th of 24 in the amount of $82,000. This week going to complete the final reimbursements for Forest Hill construction that will total $194,114.30, and that will close out that reimbursement for that job. I am also, with the help of Wilson Engineering, going to register the Boston pump station for our first energy rebate for energy efficiency because of the new construction of the pumps. We currently have the Buena Vista pump station on that rebate program, and Kevin Drake, Haley, and myself are working with Wilson Engineering to make that rebate happen. Not really sure how much it's going to be. It's been kind of a long process, but I believe it's going to be substantial. And we'll do the same with Boston. So kind of a grant of sorts, if you look at it that way. And lastly, we had a blood drive here at the municipal building on Friday. I unfortunately couldn't make it, but I wanted to thank everyone who did make it. And we will be scheduling 2 more blood drives for 24. That's it. Thank you.
Any questions for Greg? Thank you, Greg. No presentation. Next is public comment. Okay, Teresa Zerba. Please state your name and address for the record.
Teresa Zerba, 1371 Nicholls Road, Elizabeth. I am concerned about waste management. 5 bags or 96-gallon container. I pick up a lot of trash on Nichols Hill from where the Apollo B well is all the way down as far as my property, except for going down over the hill. I don't know what to do with it now. Before I was able to put it outside my garbage cans and they would take it. Now what am I to do with it? I pick garbage up weekly, and sometimes it could be 1, 2, 3, 5 bags. I haven't picked out garbage up for 3 months because I had surgery, and I am certain I'm probably going to have about 10 bags of garbage. So could any of you please tell me where I am to put it so that they will take it?
So I can comment on that. So the contract with Waste Management was bid through our Council of Governments, so that structure and what the township has accepted in terms of that bid itself did involve the limitation of 5 bags. There were a lot of concerns expressed by a lot of residents, obviously, over that limitation and how to deal with that. So we did reach out to Waste Management. We did have discussions with them in terms of, at least in the short term, so through the end of January at least, there's not going to be a limitation. It's still the same as it always has been. They'll take whatever you put out there. We do have a meeting scheduled with them next week to discuss further, because I don't know that limitation is going to work for our township necessarily, and so it has to be an open item for discussion to try and figure out options with Waste Management. So these commissioners are actively working to get resolution of that, to hopefully assure either a non-limitation, as we've always experienced, or at least a 15-bag limitation is what we've always had in the past, or for at least the duration of this contract, or at least having some sort of transition where there's an ease into it so that our township residents can be prepared and have some time to get ready and figure all of these questions and answers out.
Yeah, because I don't feel that it's fair to me to have to pay $110 for an additional card plus a 7% interest for probably the next coming year. And also their trucks turn around in my driveway. And I have told them in the past not to. They leave a lot of ruts. If they're not willing to work with us in the township, I can't work with them either. So I need a number for somebody I can call and please ask them not to
Yeah, we'll discuss it with them, at our meeting, and I do know they do wanna work with the township, so
Yeah,
they,
if all the trucks, all the equipment from the wells could go down Nichols Hill, I don't understand why the garbage trucks can't go down Nichols Hill.
good question for discussion item.
Tracy, if you send me an email, I'll contact the operations. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Kevin Carlock? Please state your name and address for the record.
Yes, my name is Kevin Carlock. My address is 2180 Smithdale Road, West Newton, PA. However, it's in the township. First off, I would like to thank the board for renaming the street after my father, nicknaming it. Thanks to Chris Toma and all you guys, Tom, for opening the road and stuff like that. Then I'd like to thank Ken Hornick for making me watch from the back of a police car for a probation violation, which was messed up. And also, he supposedly said that he destroyed my father's badge. I have a court order for my father's badge to get returned to me because that was from his legacy. And I will bring it up to Greg Butler if he wants me to bring it up to him tomorrow. I can bring it up tomorrow. However, I have it at home. I just want to thank all you guys. Next is what I want to say is I already proposed something to Mr. Toma. I'm trying to open the canoe and kayak business back up in Smithdale because there was a place in Collinsburg that had canoes and kayaks, and there's nothing else on the Youghiogheny River down this far. There's a place in Sutersville that operates and they go down towards Boston. However, there's nothing up that comes down our way. And people misses that place and they love canoeing, they love kayaking, and I'm proposing that if you guys could please let me try to open that kayaking and canoe business up. That's all, basically that's all I have. Thank you.
Mr. Rock, I had some questions, because Commissioner Toma did forward me your email, I guess, expressing your interest in that. I'm not sure what part you want the township to take in that. It looks like if there's private property involved, we don't get involved in that. The only thing would be
No, I own the property.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, I own the property.
The only thing would be is if you apply for a permit to operate the business, I'm not sure what the zoning is, if it's
Okay.
compliant. If it's not compliant, you would be required to come before and file an application to the zoning hearing board and get a variance to the use.
That's fine.
Yeah, but we really don't have much involvement because it's your private property. Can't tell you what to do with it as
Right.
long as it's zoned properly. So that's something you
Okay.
have to work with Mr.
Thank you
House on.
very much. I just wanted to see what you guys thought. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Okay. And that's it for public comment. Okay, next, is there's no presentations, and actually, sorry, a public bid opening.
Okay, so this is the public bid opening for parcel 653K193 located at the corner of West Smithfield and Donner Street parking lot area. We did receive one bid that's sealed, so I will open it now. This is received from Niles Valatek, and he is bidding $35,000 for the above stated parcel, and he has included the initial bond amount of $3,500 included with his bid. So it's a $3,500 bid, and it's the only bid. So there's a motion later on in the agenda. The commissioners can vote whether or not to accept this bid.
35,000, not 3,500.
$3,500 is his
Bid,
initial
but the bid.
deposit amount.
But the bid is
The bid is for
$35,000.
$35,000, yes. But no.
The minimum was 35,000.
Yes.
He bid the minimum.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to this here in a minute, but for those of you that, are not aware, this is near the Boston Bridge. It's a parking lot next to a business called Chelsea's Roofing. There's a parking lot there. That is the, parcel in question.
Just, yeah, I was gonna say, in the bid, he also makes note that, excuse me, it's being used for a parking lot and for surplus parking, and he says, should he be the successful bidder, he would continue to use it for his business. No change in plans for the use of it.
Items for consideration, non-expenditure items. Motion to approve the commissioners' meeting minutes dated December 4th, 2023.
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Yep.
Under public bid of the resolution.
Okay. I'm sorry. My apologies. We'll go backwards. So. Under resolutions, motion to approve resolution 2024-01, authorizing the disposition of township records listed in the resolution as set forth in the municipal records manual approved on December 16th, 2008. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Okay, what is that all about, Pat?
So that's the law governing which records you can destroy and, how long you have to keep them. So there's a whole index of what type of record it is and how long you have to keep them. So we do a resolution that authorizes us to destroy the ones that we're allowed to destroy because they're so old or whatever.
So if there's a right to know in the future for those documents,
We have a document.
we reference that resolution.
And we destroy them pursuant to this resolution.
Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Masisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Watt?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict? Commissioner Benedict? Commissioner Toma?
Yes.
Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Okay, back to non-expenditure items. Motion to accept the highest bid of $35,000 from Now's Biotech for the purchase of parcel number 653-K-193. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Okay, can I get a second? Would you like a second? Yep, perfect. Okay, any discussion?
Yeah, did we retain the oil and gas rights from that property?
Not that I'm aware of. That wasn't in the legal ad.
Okay.
Just so I'm clear, 35,000 was enough of a minimum bid for our consideration today.
Correct.
Yeah, but the ad and the bid itself says you have the right to reject no matter what. Like, if you don't want to accept it, you can still reject it even though it met the minimum bid level.
Did we advertise that minimum bid?
We did. We advertised it for a minimum bid of $35,000, but also the township has the right to reject all bids if they want to, so it's at your discretion.
Okay. And this is a consent. We're gonna do a roll call vote. Greg?
Commissioner Masisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Watt?
Commissioner Toma brings up a good point with OGM rights on this. I would almost be asked right now for a table of this until that's found out. And if we can't table it at this point, then I'm gonna vote no. I don't know how to take, I don't know about that.
I would say the answer to the question of the gas rates is no, and Greg said we did not advertise that, right? So,
So would you have to re-advertise all this again and go through the whole?
Well, what you could do in theory is you guys could vote no to this motion and then someone make a motion to accept the bid contingent on the oil and gas rates being accepted or retained, and then I can reach out to the highest bidder, I can reach out to the bidder and try and negotiate. If you want to do it that way.
That's a much easier way to handle this.
Okay, so why don't you rescind, who made the motion originally?
Toma made the
Okay,
motion.
why don't you want to forward this motion? Okay, and then make a new motion to award accept the highest bid from Now's Biotech contingent on, retention of the oil and gas rates, and then I'll reach out to him. Somebody want to make that motion?
I'll make that motion.
Can I get a second?
I'll second the motion.
Okay. Greg, roll call?
Commissioner Masisco?
Got some confusion here.
Sure.
We're agreeing to this if we retain the oil rights contingent on that.
Correct.
That's my only option at this point. Yes or no?
Walk.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict. Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Okay, expenditure items. Motion to approve the township bill warrant dated January 2nd, 2024 in the amount of $721,004. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
A second.
Any discussion? Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walk.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict. I want to keep track of your votes.
Sure.
Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Motion to approve the sanitary bill warrant dated January 2nd, 2024 in the amount of $437.95. $437.95. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walk.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict. Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Motion to establish the coverage amount of the treasurer's bond for 2024 at $2 million. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Treasurer being Beth Mills, this is one for her office, is that where this
That's
is?
for Mary Walls.
I mean, Mary Wallace,
Yeah.
excuse me. Okay.
Okay, roll call?
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walk.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict. Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Motion to approve the payment to PDDM Solutions for the demolition of the Boston Ball Field in the amount of $52,000. Can I get a motion?
So moved. Second.
Second, perfect. Any discussion?
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walk.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict. Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Motion to ratify the vote from December 13th, 2023 to send 5 commissioners and the township manager to the 2024 Allegheny League of Municipalities Spring Educational Conference at a cost not to exceed $6,500. Can I get a motion?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? For those that don't know, this is the Avon Allegheny League of Municipalities Spring Educational Conference. I actually was one of the commissioners who attended last year. I felt it was a really great experience. I went with Commissioner Toma, Greg Butler, Kyle Walk, Mark Kane, a bunch of our current commissioners went, and we met a lot of people that helped, in my opinion, helped us move forward grant opportunities, and we made connections at the county and state level that are priceless. So that's why I recommend anyone who has the opportunity to make sure they attend representing Elizabeth Township. So, roll call?
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walk.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict. Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Motion to hire Ethan Toma as a part-time township intern at $15 per hour effective January 16th, 2024. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walk.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson. Commissioner Benedict. Commissioner Toma.
Abstain.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Motion to send Greg Butler and Tom Methvin to the Pennsylvania State Association of Township Supervisors 2024 Educational Conference at a cost not to exceed $2,500. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second? Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco.
Yes.
Commissioner Walk.
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson.
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict. Commissioner Toma.
Yes.
Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
President Walls.
Yes. Motion to pay the 2024 minimum municipal obligation payment to Pennsylvania Municipal Retirement System for the 02-111-4N non-uniform pension plan in the amount of $148,294.00. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Walk?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict? Commissioner Toma?
Yes.
Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to enter into a professional service contract for the calendar year 2024 with Hoffman Boarding Kennels for the collection and capture of dogs at large in the township. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Can I get a second? Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Walk?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict? Commissioner Toma?
Yes.
Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to authorize the moratorium from Pennsylvania American Water 2024 winter for discontinuing water service. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
So this is the moratorium that would allow Pennsylvania American not to shut off during the winter months, correct? Is that right, Tom?
During the winter months, Pennsylvania American Water Company will not shut water service off. The only recourse that township has against delinquent sanitary bills indeed is to threaten a water shut off and move forward if the threat doesn't work. So this is the township saying, we will accept the responsibility, PA American has to do it. So I don't know really what moratorium applies here, but we're basically.
I want to make sure I was understanding that correctly. We want them to move forward with shut-offs during the winter. Do they have a contact with the township, so in emergency situations where we can say no, allow that one to continue? I assume there's a process for that.
There is,
Okay.
we do have that contact.
Okay.
We've signed this before, correct? In the past?
No, we haven't, and I brought this forward because I feel we need this ability. One of the things that happened during COVID was, if y'all remember, by federal rules, we weren't allowed to do any water shutoffs for 18 months or something crazy like that. And because of that, we're $1 million behind collection, so we can't continue to allow this to happen.
Any other discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Walk?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict? Commissioner Toma?
Yes.
Thank you, Jim. Commissioner Toma, yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to authorize the payment of payment application number 2 from Swede Construction Corporation for the construction of Phase 1 MS4 BMPs in the amount of $60,412.50. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Masisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Walk?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma? Yes. Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to purchase a 2017 Ford Explorer police vehicle and a 2021 Ford Explorer police vehicle from Elizabeth Borough at a total cost of $15,000. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion?
Yeah, I just wanted to let the public know what this is we would be purchasing vehicles from the borough. These are the 2 vehicles that they have. So at a total cost of $15,000, we would get both vehicles and make them Elizabeth Township vehicles.
And this was negotiated through the police service agreement?
Correct.
Perfect. All right, roll call.
Commissioner Masisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Walk?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
yes,
Commissioner Toma?
Yes.
Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to purchase 2 2023 Dodge Durango police packages from Jim Shorty Auto Group for $43,865.20 each, or $88,852.40 total. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Seconded.
Any discussion?
Payment type, general fund, ARPA account.
So what this would be under their regular, vehicle and lease line item. And, from what we're being told, the 2024 Ford Interceptors are being produced in 2024. So these unique, pieces of, vehicles for police services came available, or new, brand new, and it will meet our goal of replacing 2 vehicles per year.
That's good.
Part of that rotation. At this cost, Brandon, it's fully packaged, everything, so.
All right, so I guess that is the general budget slash police
Yeah.
budget.
Yes,
And we're
under
doing-
their, vehicle and lease purchase.
And, you know, between the committee and, Chief of Police Ken Honick, I actually had discussions as well. And, we have reached out to our mechanic, and we already have Dodges within our, fleet, so he felt comfortable adding more. And, again, in comparison to the Fords, we actually got a much better price. So, it would appear due diligence was done. Okay, roll call?
Commissioner Basisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
Yes.
Commissioner Toma?
Yes.
Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to ratify the vote from December 21st, 2023, authorizing a partial refund for the sanitary tap-in fee for parcel 127-S-324. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second? Any discussion? Roll call?
Commissioner Basisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
Yes.
Commissioner Toma?
Yes.
Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes. Motion to accept a commercial insurance policy from Rupp and Fiore Insurance Management, Inc. through the Wilson Vaughn Agency, Inc. for the calendar year 2024 at an annual cost of $115,685. This represents a $3,518 decrease in premium payments from 2023. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Can I get a second? Thank you. Any discussion?
I'd just like to thank Greg for his work on this. I mean, this was a lot of stuff that you had to go through in a long period of time, so thank you, Greg. And secondly to that, I want to thank, Mr. Bob Baum, because whoever heard of lowering your fees? That hasn't happened in a long time, so. And what did you say the second bidder was?
205? I also want to comment that we added, I don't even know how many vehicles, 23, 15, probably 15 drivers. Well, not 15 drivers, we added maybe 8 drivers, 15 vehicles. So I was surprised, they worked hard on it, they wanted the business, I can guarantee you that.
Good deal.
Okay, roll call?
Commissioner Masisco?
Yes.
Commissioner Walker?
Yes.
Commissioner Hanson?
Yes.
Commissioner Benedict?
Yes.
Commissioner Toma?
Yes.
Commissioner Evans?
Yes.
President Walls?
Yes.
That last one, that was just a vote on.
We already voted.
Yeah.
Okay, vote on.
We did, we voted on that.
We did.
Okay. Motion to adjourn?
Second. First.
Second.
Second. Thank you.